Oh. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Context: I met my husband Felix at college and got married after just 1 year of dating. It was too quick, I see it now, but I was in love and he came from a very wealthy family, so he promised that I wouldn't have to worry about anything and we could focus on building our own family. We had 2 children, Jason and Abby. 1 year ago, my mother-in-law died and Felix received a large inheritance. He was never close to her, so there wasn't much grief and everything seemed normal until a few days ago when he asked me to have a private talk and it had to do with him and his mother. Felix then proceeded to tell me that he was gay and had known it for a long time, but since his mother was very conservative, meaning very homophobic, he needed to pass as straight or else he might have gotten disowned and it would have ruined his life. And now with her gone, he could live as his true self and hoped that I would understand. He even told me that he considered me his best friend. After this part, I snapped. I told him he should have told me before that I would have never agreed to a fake marriage and how I felt used. He tried to talk to me, but I decided to sleep at a hotel to calm down. When I came home, I found out Felix had told the children. Jason was in his bedroom and refusing to talk to my husband, but Abby came at me saying that I was being selfish, that I could not possibly know how hard it was for her dad to hide who he was all these years and that I should be supportive of him finally embracing his sexuality. I tried to explain to her how I felt, but she said that I couldn't judge Felix because he was in a very vulnerable situation that none of us could understand. Jason overheard the conversation and came to my defense, which escalated into a big fight between them, and now half of us won't talk to others, Abby and Felix to me and Jason because of our reaction to his coming out, me and Jason to Abby and Felix for his lies and her support of it. I explained the situation to my therapist and she said that I should try to understand Felix's side and talk to him, and that in time I would be happy to see him being true to himself, but I'm not in that place and don't think I ever will. Abby said something similar during the fight, and when I told her that I didn't want to have contact with Felix in the future, she said that it wasn't about my feelings anymore, and that I was being a homophobic jerk and never loved her dad if I couldn't be civil with him just because our relationship changed. I thought she was being ridiculous, but after what my therapist said, I'm starting to wonder if it might be true. So, was I wrong for being upset about my husband coming out as gay? No, I don't even think that's why they were upset, right? They were upset because their husband lied to them while knowing that they were gay the whole time. She has a right to be mad though, because that's such a big lie. The whole marriage was a lie basically, and them having kids was basically a lie too. Like, that would make me question like every single thing. Your partner never ever loved you romantically and they were just putting on a play until their mother died so they can get their inheritance and then be true to themselves afterwards. What the heck is that? Let's be honest, the wife is not mad because the husband came out as gay. The wife is mad because the husband has known that he was gay and just faked the entire marriage and tells her now, after his mother died, after he gets the inheritance, and now he wants to split up with her because now he can be himself. Yeah. That's messed up. That's a big thing that you should tell someone before you get married to them. Obviously, if we're straight, we're not gonna marry someone who's gay. Why would we when we're not compatible like that? It just doesn't make sense. That's something so big that he left out. She had every right to get mad. I feel like all of us would, honestly. Oh my gosh, I feel so devastated. I would just think everything is a lie. He was nice to me, that was a lie. He loved me, that was a lie. He had kids with me because he wanted to start a family with me, that's also a lie. Because he never even wanted to start a family. It was just about faking everything until his mother died. I honestly don't blame Abby though, because she's still just a kid, like 16 years old, you're going through some stuff, you know, you want to be open and everything, so you think what you think is right, you know, like I'm sure it's because she supports people who are gay, right? And she's trying to support her dad as well. But the one thing that she can't see is how her mother is so hurt because of all of this, because it's all a lie, you know? I think she just focused too much on her dad because her dad told her some stuff, Probably tried to, get her on his side, that's why. But I'm glad Jason, the older one, was on his mother's side because he understood that his dad lied to them all. His dad pretty much lied to the entire family. And you just don't want to build something off of a lie. And that's what he did. I don't even know, man. How do you guys feel about this? Like, I am all for someone coming out and just doing what makes them happy. But not when you lie like this, okay? Things would have been different if he realized he was gay after he had kids and just told her straight away. He pretended to be straight just to receive a large inheritance from his mother. Alright, moving on. My father is the breadwinner while mum is a stay-at-home mum. She handles everything around the house, like cooking, mopping, washing, laundry, etc. I'm the oldest and I try to help, but really there's only so much I can do while my dad just gets home at the end of the day and literally complains about everything, like how the carpet isn't clean or how the food is cold. As a result, I'd have to listen to a huge argument daily between him and mum. It's exhausting, but honestly, I think that my dad is in the wrong here. I tried to get him to see how his behavior is, but to no avail. So what I did was pick a day off for him and pretend to act like him. I put together an outfit that looked like a suit and put black tape over my lips to look like a moustache. At 6 p.m, I went inside the house, shouted, "I'm home," then sat next to him in the living room and started kicking my shoes while complaining about the state of the house at the top of my lungs. He glanced at me confused, asking what I was doing. I ignored him, then started yelling about the carpet being dirty, shower not ready, the kids needing to be quiet, and so on. He kept staring while mum and my siblings laughed. My youngest brother kept pointing towards me saying, "This is daddy." I then proceeded to yell about dinner and then berated my mum for not preparing dinner before time. My dad stopped me and in a serious tone asked what I was doing. I turned to him and said, "What? Can't a man rest after working long hours?" in the most mature voice I could muster. My dad got the hint because this was the common phrase he uses daily. He went quiet and avoided looking at me. I stopped the act and told him I was trying to show him what he's like every day when he comes home from work. He said nothing, just went outside and refused to speak to me. Later he went on about how I mocked and invalidated him, that he does work hard and me doing this was disrespectful and invalidating. Mum said it was funny, but also thought I hurt my dad's feeling and I could have gotten the message across some other way instead. No, I think he did well, honestly. Someone won't know what they're doing wrong until they see someone else do it. That's the truth, okay? And he realized what a freaking jerk has been. Okay, you're working, you're making the money, but so is your wife. Your wife is working too. She's just not making the money while she's working. She's taking care of the kids. She's doing all the housework. She cooks dinner. That's work as well. She just doesn't get paid. Do you see her kicking her shoes off and complaining about how little money you make? No. I feel so bad for people who have to go through this, with their partners coming home and just acting like they're the best because they make all the money and treating you like rubbish. Nah, that ain't it, dude. Honestly, looking after kids is not freaking easy. I would rather work than freaking look after like 3 kids at home. No thank you. Alright, moving on. My friend recently got engaged. She's the first one in our group to get engaged and we are very excited. Although we are happy for her, we've noticed something a bit odd. Her fiance is always there. I mean, every event my friend is invited to, he's there. Girls' night out, he's there. Weekend getaway, he's there. Movie night with the gang, he's there. He is always there. We are all single, so he's the only guy in our chilling. For my birthday this year, I wanted to do a little dinner at one of the girls' condo. Movies, board games, good food. I really wanted it to be only girls since 2 of the group are religious and would be able to remove their veil and dress less modestly. Term used. So I specifically told my friend to not bring her fiance as it is only girls. She told me, "No problem, can't wait to be with you all." Well, guess who showed up? Yep, her fiance. We were already all there at my friend's condo, and when I opened the door, my friend was there with her fiance. She was about to come in when I stopped her. I told her that he shouldn't be here, that it was girls only. She told me it wasn't a big deal and he's always with us. I told her it is a big deal and she's disinvited and she and her fiance can leave. She told me I was being ridiculous, a hypocrite, and a jerk for doing this. She left and she stopped talking to me. Some of the girls told me it was a jerk move and I should have just let it go and let her in with her fiance, but I don't agree. Was I wrong? Wow, I don't think so. I mean, hey, if you set a rule before doing something and then that someone already knows that's your rule but they still choose to break your rule, you're not in it wrong. The person who broke your rule is wrong, okay? They set a rule, they were like, no guys, alright? I'm telling you, don't bring your fiance. You got that? And she was like, yeah, sure, I won't bring my fiance. And she brings her freaking fiance. Please, man. Some people, why are they always together though? Like, isn't that suffocating? Why don't they ever have like any alone time, man? Are some people really like that? They just can't be like away from their partners? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's crazy. So like, what is this behavior though? Like, is the boyfriend so controlling that he has to make sure that she's really hanging out with the girls? Or does she just depend on him too much? That she needs him around to hang out with other people. I don't even know. What the heck is this? I've never met anyone like this before, ever. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.